Hello, Divine Feminine. This is a What the Divine Masculine is Thinking About the Divine Feminine reading. We're going to look into what he's been working on behind the scenes and kind of what he's not telling you. Even though you may or may not be in contact with him, they're always up to something. They're always doing something, and it doesn't always have to be bad. Sometimes they're working on themselves, but they don't tell us. So if you want to know what he's doing, but he's not telling you, and it's probably not that bad, let's check it out. I'm going to pull about 6 cards from several different decks, and I'll try to show them to you, but I'm not really set up for that. So here we go. A card to represent our Divine Masculine's energy right now, please. So, this is not bad. Look, check it out. So, we have got the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's guarded, but he is coming in with something solid. He is kind of a little bit afraid of what, how we might react, how you might react. Kind of senses there might be a little bit of rejection or maybe a fight, but it's not. Either way, he still is ready to come in and offer this. This is right before he charges. Like, he's like, okay, I've got my pinnacle. I'm going to do this. And he's like pep talking himself. He's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to offer something solid and real. I'm not going to fuck around anymore. I'm not full of shit. So let's see what the state of mind is. What is our Divine Masculine's state of mind? Nice. It gets better. All right. So state of mind is the Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Are honey badgers and badgers the same thing? Because I know honey badgers don't give a fuck. They will mess someone up. Like, he's fearless and bold. He's ready for combat. And so is the Knight of Pentacles that we had. They're ready. They're not afraid. And even if they are afraid, they're still ready. So let's see what he's been working on. What has he been working on? What's his focus been on these days? He's not telling us. We know you're up to something. Aw. Beautiful. Guys, if you thought you were in love, you're going to fall in love again. He's so sweet. He has been working on compassion. Compassion with himself and with you. He's got a lot of clarity now on the situation, and so that's why he's able to be fearless and bold, because he knows that you deserve it and it's the right thing to do. Like, it's what you deserve. It is what his lady deserves. Let's see what he has let go of. Let's see what he has let go of. What has our Divine Masculine finally let go of that has made him so compassionate and fearless and bold? What's got him feeling this way? Let's see. Beautiful. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's the full moon in Pisces. This is a lot of emotion. It's like a super emotional card because Pisces is a very deep, very spiritual, very kind of nostalgic. They're reflective. Like, they're always processing things. It's not so much mental, like, anxiety and overthinking, but it's a lot of deep feeling. Like, they go through their feelings and they feel a lot. And so right here, he's trying to balance what he thinks is right and what he feels is right. So it's like, this is what I think I should do, but this is what like I feel I should do. Like, what, this is what Spirit's telling me, but this is what I think I've calculated and planned that this is how life should be, and this is what I'm supposed to do. But Spirit is telling me it's not so much like that. And he's trying to find a way to intermingle both of those ways of being, which is really nice. And that is a form of self-respect, self-love, and can lead to compassion and being, he's balanced. That's very balanced. That's good. Like, you want someone who's practical and spiritual. Someone who's totally spiritual and, you know, oblivious to practicality is no good, and someone who's all practical and no spiritual is good. So balance is lovely. So how does he see his divine feminine? How does he see you, and what does he want you to know? That was a weird shuffle. How does he see his lovely divine feminine? And what does he want you to know? What does he want his divine feminine to know about how he sees her? Last one. 3. Oh, I can't do it. Alright, here we go. Wow, again. So we asked what he's been working on, and it said compassion, right? So he's been working on compassion, and what he now wants you to know after what he's worked on is that he wants you to be compassionate too. Be compassionate towards him and release judgments about yourself and him. Focus on the love and light that's within us all, because maybe he did mess up and just not act right like the entire time y'all have been dating and messing around or whatever. But things have changed and he's evolved. And for y'all to come into union calls for a lot of forgiveness and a lot of compassion, because it's not just like, oh, I forgive you for being a jerk all these years. It's like you were going through something and you were trying to fill voids in ways that were toxic and unhealthy. And that's what you were going through. It's not that you were a jerk. It's not that you were a piece of shit. It's that you were going through something. And if we reflect on ourselves, we went through our awakening before them. And we probably did our shady stuff before them too. So we're being called to be compassionate. Because you can grow a flower in muddy waters. That's what the lotus flower is. That's the flower that grows in muddy waters. Wow, it's so beautiful. Just be kind to your divine masculine. That's what he needs, is some kindness. And that's how he knows you're kind, and he knows that that's something that you're capable of. And he knows that he probably doesn't deserve it, but he appreciates that you will give it to him, because that's the amazing girl and amazing divine feminine that you are, is loving and compassionate, and you're spiritual and you're practical, and that's what he's been working to be so that he can be a match to you. So if you're not being those ways, then, you know, it's probably making it a little bit harder, but that's so lovely. He loves you.